In this video, we'll be looking at how to create a batch and also how to modify that batch if needed. Before beginning, it is important to note that creating batches in the platform should be limited to donations that came in online. A person will need to have the appropriate security rights to perform the steps in order to be able to instantly create a batch and a deposit record for selected donations. We're on the donations page, and the first thing to note on this page is that our default view is ready for a batch. And this is the view we'll stay on for this example. I've selected a couple of records that I want to create a batch for. Next, I'll change my selection from all records to current unsaved selection. Next, I'll go to Reports, Create Batch from Selected Donations. In the report parameters, I can select a congregation. I'll keep Finalize and Deposit set to True, and I'll enter in a batch name. I'll select a batch entry type, and I'll keep the deposit date as is. Then I'll click on View Report. Once I've reviewed the report, I can click Create this batch and deposit. And I see that the batch was created. After I'm done, I can go to the Batches page, and under the view Deposited Batches, I'll see my batch. Next, we'll take a look at modifying a batch. Let's say, for example, that I need to switch this batch to a different deposit. I'll begin by opening the record and clicking on Edit. I'll select the deposit record and then update the finalized date if needed, and then click Save. Next, I'll open the original deposit record, click on Edit. If needed, I'll update both the deposit total and the batch count, and then click Save. Next, I'll go to the new deposit record, click Edit, update the deposit total if needed, update the batch count if needed, and then click Save. If needed, update any accounting systems as well. If a batch was finalized by mistake, here's how you can make the correction. I'll begin by opening up the batch record and clicking on Edit. I'll clear out the date value in the Finalized Date field, and then click Save. Next, open up the original deposit record, update the deposit total and batch count as needed. Also, if needed, update any accounting systems. For more information on working with batches, please visit the Think Ministry Knowledge Base.